Hello guys, today in this video we shall talk about the play A Doll's House written by Henrik Ibsen. So guys, first of all, introduction to the playwright. The play A Doll's House has been written by Henrik Ibsen. He was born in Norway in 1828. He was one of the greatest Norwegian writers. He was a man of theatre. He could not achieve any university degree. He led his childhood in poverty. He read in school only for a few years and he started his career as an assistant at a chemist shop in Grimstad. At the age of 19, he began writing poetry and play. At the age of 22, he moved to Oslo and he settled there. There he became dramatic author in the National Theatre at Bergen. During this period, he got married Surna Thoresen. He was the daughter of a well-known novelist. In the last period of his life, he became as a greatest literary figure. He died in 1906. He was a socialist. It appears clearly in his writing that he was a very clearly against the social injustice. His famous plays are League of Youth, Goths, and A Doll's House, etc. Now, introduction to the play. The play A Doll's House is a finest creation of Ibsen. It was written in 1879. The writer was inspired to write this play by a real life person, Laura Keeler. She was a young Norwegian woman novelist. She became Ibsen's friend. Ibsen called her his skylark. Laura's husband suffered with tuberculosis and she was advised to take her husband to some warm climate for his cure. They had no money. Laura secretly took a loan from a bank. Her husband was cured, but Laura found himself in difficulty because of loan. She had no source to collect money for the repayment of the loan. Then she gets ready to sell her manuscript. The result of Laura's sacrifice was opposite. In place of getting love, she was sent to mental hospital by her angry and unsympathetic husband. After 2 years, he had change of heart. He took her back. When Ibsen sees unfortunate life of Laura Keeler, he writes this play. In the play, he has tried to show that in this masculine society, a woman's existence is not more than a doll. She was a slave of man, whether she has done a great sacrifice for her husband. After all, she cannot raise her finger against her husband. Thus, in the play, the author has described the miserable condition of women, how she is treated like a doll since her childhood to old age. There are five main characters in this play: Torvald Homer, the hero of the whole play; Nora, the central character of the play. The whole play revolves around this character. Dr. Rank, the side character; Mrs. Catherine Linde, side character. Niels Krogstad, the villain or anti-hero. So guys, now the theme or the plot of the play. Ibsen was a dramatist, not a philosopher. He was interested in using drama to ask questions rather than supply answer. He left his ideas and principles unanswered in his play, which make our life happy if whenever he said in this play that is appropriate. For a long time, the critics ranked this play about women's rights. He was supposed because improvement in the condition of women was burning problem of that time. Ibsen has written this play for this point of view. It is also said by Bernard Shaw that in this play Ibsen has writing on the problem of discrimination against women, but to suggest that the play is only women's right is to put a narrow meaning on it. It would not be wrong to say that a doll's house is the ideal of human relationship based on partnership, understanding, mutual understanding, faith, and confidence. Above all, it declares that a relationship or a relation like marriage is false if it is not based on love, and this play is about freedom and the urge to every person to discover his or her true self. Now, plot structure. The plot of a play is a structure in which the situation is set properly. Mostly, the plot of the play is divided into three parts. First, exposition, second, climax, and third is conclusion. First, exposition. In the play A Doll's House, the writer exposes his idea about the miserable condition of women of his time. In the beginning of this play, he has presented the central character of this play in a lofty mood. In the beginning, Nora, center character, is presented as an intelligent and pleasant woman, and spendthrift. Hammer, the hero of the play, has been promoted manager in bank. His wife, Nora, is pleased with her three children. Then the story is straightforward. Dr. Rank, an old friend of Helmer, visits them every day. Mrs. Christian Linde, a school friend of Nora. Now Mrs. Linde is widow and she comes to seek her help in getting job. Being a friend of Mrs. Linde, Nora tells her of Helmer's illness, which required a stay in warmer climate. Nora had secretly borrowed money from bank to finance this trip. Her husband had no knowledge of this. Nora was now repaying it in installment from her household allowances and from the money she earned by doing petty jobs like copying documents. Now, development of thought. Krogstad comes to meet Nora. Mrs. Linde recognized him as an old introduction, now a widow. Torvald Hammer, Dr. Rank, and Christian Linde get out. Torvald promised Mrs. Linde that he would provide her a job in bank. He has already decided to sack Krogstad. Krogstad comes there. He asked Nora to prevent Helmer giving him the sack. He threatens Nora that he would disclose the secret of her forgery in bank. He suspected that Nora has forged his father's signature for security. Nora admits this. Krogstad tells her that he has also done the same kind of offense. This has ruined his reputation. He threatens her that he would ruin her husband's reputation by taking the case of forgery to the court. Climax. Torvald is unaware of the mental tension under which Nora in herself, with which Nora finds herself. One hand he has decided to sack Krogstad, and other hand Nora is feared of Krogstad that he would disclose all the facts about her secret loan. Next day, Nora prepares to attend a fancy dress party. Helmer wants her to look as Neapolita Fisher Lass and to dance the Tarantella. Nora has confessed to Mrs. Linde that the loan from bank was a case forgery. She was greatly feared with Krogstad if he would not disclose the secret. Krogstad drops a letter to Helmer in the letterbox. Nora asks Mrs. Linde to prevent Krogstad from dropping the letter in the letterbox. She fears if her husband would not make a supreme sacrifice to take the whole blame on himself. Nora wants to become responsible for a whole thing. Mrs. Linde offers to pursue Krogstad, so she went to his residence, but Krogstad was out of the town. So Linde leaves a message for him to meet her at Helmer's house. Later they met at Helmer's house. They were engaged once but not married. Now Mrs. Linde is widow and Krogstad is widower. After a long discussion, they both decided to marry. Krogstad now wants to get the letter back, but Linde prefers the whole secret to come out in the open because she wants to take a revenge from Nora of not informing about her husband, for whom Nora knows where he lived. Now, conclusion. Nora and Helmer return home after the party. Helmer opens the letterbox and he reads the letter. Nora quickly prepares to get out of the house. Helmer gets angry on Nora. He calls her hypocrite, a liar, worse than a criminal. He thinks she must disclose the matter at all cost. He says that he cannot allow Nora to bring up the children. Just then, another note from Krogstad for Nora comes. Helmer reads it. In the note, Krogstad regrets what he has written earlier. Helmer tears up both the notes and he offers Nora to forget everything. Now Nora gets angry. She accuses him of not loving her. He has merely treated her as a playing thing, as a doll. She says that from now she will grow up and educate herself and become a full intellectual person, independent. For this reason, she decided to leave Helmer and children and not accept any help from Helmer. She calls him a stranger. Helmer tries to change her decision, but Nora's decision is firm. She tells Helmer that her love for him was based on his faith that he would offer to save her by taking the blame on himself. Now her faith is broken. She leaves the house at once. So, guys, this is the introduction, theme, and plot of the play A Doll's House, written by Henrik Ibsen. It is a wonderful play. Thank you.